It's unbelievable. You just got arrested. You're sitting in the back of the car, the police car. You hear the lights, you hear the officers talking. You see the people watching you. You're embarrassed. You feel degraded. You feel like you've been wrongly arrested. Take a moment. Take a deep breath. Relax your mind. I, as a criminal defense attorney, believe that if you are innocent of the charges, if there was a mistake made, if they arrested the wrong person, that eventually, doesn't happen instantly, but eventually the right people will recognize this fact and everything will work out. I know it's easy to say because I'm not the one sitting in the back of a police car right now, but I've handled hundreds of cases, maybe thousands of cases at this point. And every time an individual has come into my office and they've shared with me their story, the facts in their case, and it was evident to me that a mistake had been made, the wrong person had been charged, or that the police had just made a mistake, because either for whatever reason the police make mistakes. Every single time it's worked out. It's difficult. There's tough times. You don't have the finances. You don't have the time. Your job relies on you. You rely on your job. You have children. You have family. You have elderly parents that need your help. How can you deal with this? How can you deal with jail? How can you deal with the possibility of prison? How can you deal with these things? I always say that you can deal with them by having a level head, by thinking about the positive in a negative situation. I'm a firm believer in prayer. I tell my clients to pray. If you believe in God, take the time and ask Him for help. Ask Him to have reasonable minds that deal with your case. People who will think about it and consider your version of events. I always tell folks, negativity breeds negativity. If you become retaliatory, if you are negative, if you just have angry thoughts, you're not going anywhere fast. You're going to stay miserable. If you're innocent of the crime, if you've been falsely accused, it happens, folks. People are falsely accused in this country every day. It can happen to you, it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. You gotta believe in the system. And I know the system is broken sometimes. I know it's clogged up, but I also know that it can work. And I believe in being optimistic and taking the time to investigate the facts for my clients, to listen to their side of the case, and then to take that information and share it with other reasonable minds. Those reasonable minds are the state attorney, the prosecutors in the cases. You know, sometimes you butt heads with prosecutors, but I find that the vast, vast majority of prosecutors will take the time to listen. Judges will take the time to listen. We can't argue everything that you may think is important, but we're arguing the relevant portions of the case to convince the opposite side or the judge or a jury that there's an illegal arrest, that there were mistakes made, that the wrong person was arrested, that you as a defendant were falsely charged. I don't sue anybody. I don't make complaints. I don't go after the government. What I go after is helping people. I want to take the time to help individuals that come to my office. And I think other attorneys want to do the same thing. If you're a criminal defense attorney, you're not in it for the money. There's plenty of other more lucrative areas of law that we could handle. We like the stories. We like helping people. We take cases where people have committed crimes, and we work on those cases where the people are guilty, but we work to look at technicalities, mistakes that the police have made. And why do we do that? Because every so often, and more often than people believe, innocent folks walk into our office. And if we don't take the time to work on the tough cases, the cases where people actually committed a crime, if we don't work them up and look for mistakes made by police and faulty investigations, then when the innocent person comes into our office, we can't help them. So what comes with the good comes with the bad. You know, people look at you as a criminal defense attorney and go, how do you do that? How do you represent people that are guilty of crimes? Well, folks, not everybody's guilty of a crime that they've been charged with. There's so many allegations that I've dealt with in my 10-year career where the folks were not guilty of the charges with the crimes they were charged with. They may have been guilty of something. They may have been guilty of nothing. I've had in my heart clients that were 100% innocent, and we work through that. And in the long run, things always work out. Take a deep breath. I know you've just been arrested. You're not sure what to do. I have other videos you can see about things about finding an attorney that's right for you and choosing a criminal defense attorney over other types of attorneys. Take a deep breath. Relax. Pray. Ready yourself for a ride and an experience, but know that one person, that many persons, many attorneys believe that if you're truly innocent of a crime, you're going to be okay. It's going to work out for the best. It's going to turn out your version of events will come to play and things will work out. So just know that. We can't win every case, but I truly, truly believe that if you're innocent, your case is eventually going to go away. Anyway, keep your spirits high, and I wish you the best of luck.